the first match of the season, Liverpool takes on Leeds. Starters for this week are Alisson in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Gomez at right centre back, Virgil van Dijk at left centre back, Robertson at left back, Henderson at holding midfielder, Wijnaldum at right midfielder, Keita at left midfielder, Salah as the right forward, Mane as the left forward, Roberto Firmino as the center forward. Here, Gomez struggles with the opposite movement. The attacking midfielder drops into the space in front of him, while the left wing of Leeds attacks Trent Alexander-Arnold's outside shoulder. This leads to a goal from Jack Harrison. Although Joe Gomez is able to recover, he's too late and the ball goes into the bottom left corner. The basics to opposite movement is when a player from a higher line drops deeper, while that player in the lower line makes a run in behind. As you'll see here, we have a couple examples of a winger dropping from a higher line so the attacking midfielder can move in behind. These types of movements were consistently executed by Leeds players. Liverpool's second goal comes from a corner from Andy Robertson. In this case, you'll see that Leeds are defending in a man-to-man system. There are no extra defenders if one of their men gets beat. Virgil van Dijk peels off to the near post, while Sane sets a block for his defender, leaving him unmarked to attack the ball at the near post. 2-1 Liverpool. Leeds consistently overloaded the back line and space behind the midfield line of Liverpool, often with 2 attacking midfielders and 3 forwards. Positioning with this many players behind the midfield line and on the back line often led to Leeds skipping the midfield and playing balls over the top to either their center forward or wingers. A square ball from one center back to the other was a trigger for Sane presses the center back. The center back chooses to play a ball over the top into the center forward, who either sets to either one of the attacking midfielders, and from that point is able to play a winger in behind or switch out to the opposite side and create an overload in the wide area. As we move into the second half, and the match is 3-3, Salah begins to understand that the left back of Leeds gets out extremely tight and quick as the ball gets played into his feet. Thus, over 3 or 4 occasions is able to spin him quite easily and creates high scoring opportunities. This match was won and lost in the midfield. If Liverpool were able to time their press well, they were able to cause problems to Leeds. Yet when their press was not executed in a timely fashion, the midfielder for Leeds was able to pick his head up and find balls in behind with those players positioned behind the midfield. Henderson, Wijnaldum, and Keita seemed a step off today, as well as struggling to track their runners. If you don't get a shout from your center back, you need to follow your runner. They passed them along or assumed that someone was picking him up. This was one of the main issues that led to Leeds' third goal. Liverpool's next match is September 20th, away to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.